Okay. All right, everyone's welcome. So I'm going to talk about things that went wrong. Okay, if something goes wrong, there was a problem, there was a mistake. Things that went wrong. For example, and you're going to give me tips or tell me something that I should have done, something that was, like what the problem was. You're going to tell me what the problem was and how I could have fixed it. So for example, easy. I woke up late. Okay, so this is the same construction as last week. So yes, Emily?
You should have set your alarm.
Okay, good. You should have, right? Let's change the color here. You should have set your alarm. Okay, you should have set your alarm. Okay, good. So here so welcome, Sonia.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. We just started.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Very good. So here we have should is number one, right? Should is the first one we have to do. And then we have the verb have. So should have. And the third one is the infinitive. Infinitive. So just the base form of the verb. Very good. Okay. What's something else that I should have done, Ferry?
You should have sent us PDF.
Okay. So for this situation, for I woke up late.
Okay. You should have gone to bed earlier.
Good. You should have gone. Actually, yeah, it's not the base form. Sorry, it's the gone to bed earlier. Okay, so that's a good one. So very, very good. So here, actually, it is the past participle. Okay, so it's the verb. It is the verb, but it is the past participle, the third form. Past participle. Okay, so like been, gone, eaten. Okay. Perfect. Past participle. Okay, great. So maybe another bad situation. Okay. I missed my train. So Jenny, what should I have done?
I should have gone earlier.
Yeah, you should have gone earlier, or you should have maybe arrived at the station earlier. Exact. That's a great tip. So you're giving tips about the past. Very good. Maybe same situation, Aisha or Ice.
You should have left earlier from the home.
Yes, exactly. You should have left home earlier.
Yeah.
Very good. Great, great, great. And let's see, last one, Sonia.
The same situation about the train?
Yep, same one.
Okay. You should have lived or left. You have left, or no, or you have, you should have walked.
You should have walked, okay. Yeah, you should have walked. You should have walked to work, maybe, or maybe, yeah, you should have walked, or maybe
Faster. Faster.
You should have walked faster. Oh, you should have driven to this, yeah, driven faster, right? Or you should have gotten ready faster. Okay, good. So, wait, so the first exercise, we're going to look at some situations here, and you'll look at them with your partner. Okay, so here, you already understand this one. So it's 3 verbs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So should and then have, because that's the past. You should go, it's right now. You should go, you should rest, you should study. But if I'm talking about a situation in the past, it's you should have. Okay, so let me show you here what we're going to do. So I'm going to send you this one. I sent it to you by email. I'm going to also put it in the chat here. These are situations. Okay, so with your partner, you'll just take turns. One sentence, one person will read one sentence, the other person will read the next sentence. Then the next person, you go back. Okay, and then you're going to try to write should have sentences to give tips to this person. Okay, and actually you can say it's because it's you can use I. Okay, so for example, let's do number 1 together, and then you can do 2, 3, and 4 with your partner. Okay, so let's see. So maybe Emily, can you read the first one?
Sure. You checked in for a flight and want to have something to eat.
Very good. Okay, and Ice, continue.
But when you went to departure lunchtime was okay.
So you can read it out loud if you want.
Okay. When you went to the departure lounge, there was a queue to transfer the terminal and extra security.
That's right. Okay, and next one, Jenny.
When you walked up to the boarding gate, the airline said it was closed and they would change you for a new ticket.
Exactly. So they would charge you for a new ticket. That's right. So basically you were at the airport, you wanted to eat something, you were hungry, but then there was a long queue, a long line of people waiting and extra security. So it took a long time. And then you arrived to your flight and they said, sorry, it's closed. You need to pay for another ticket. So here, let's do some sentences with should have. So Ferry, what's an example?
Okay. I think you should have had a lunch before departure.
Exactly. Before departure, yeah, or maybe before the airport, before arriving at the airport.
Before arriving at the airport.
Great one. Great example. Okay. Sonia, another one.
You should have you have had been ready earlier.
Yeah, you should have gotten ready earlier. Okay, but maybe in this one, let's do it I, because this is your situation, right? So
Okay.
imagine I should have gotten ready earlier. I should have arrived earlier at the airport. Okay, so you're going to do that. So here we're going to go to our with our partner, okay, or partners. Okay, and then maybe continue with number 1 and then do number 2. Okay, so read it together and do sentences with I should have. Okay, very good, everyone. So let's, first of all, I'm going to put the document in the chat. Okay. the document in the chat, or you can find it in the WhatsApp, and you can join your group and discuss this right here. Okay, awesome. Awesome, everyone. So let's see. Exchange. Yeah, no, this is good. All right, so join your room.
Okay, situation 2, right?
Yeah, or maybe you can do, if you have some other ideas for situation 1, you can also share those. What's another? So for example, what's another one for situation 1 at the airport? So Aisha.
It should be positive sentences, or can it be
Oh, it could be
negative?
negative. Yeah, you shouldn't have is okay.
Yeah, you shouldn't have been late on to the boarding gate
Mm, yeah, so I would say you
without
shouldn't.
to.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you shouldn't have been late to
Oh, you
to the boarding gate.
shouldn't have been late to
The boarding gate. That's right.
to the boarding gate. Okay.
Yeah, so to be late to, I am late to work. I am late to, to class. Good, and very good. And Ice, any ideas?
Maybe you should have got late ticket.
Good. You should have gotten I would say a later ticket.
Later ticket.
Later.
Okay. I didn't know.
Good.
It's been later, right? Late ticket, it doesn't work.
No, late would be just like late at night. You can say that, but later, like later in the day. Sometime after that, not so early, later.
Okay.
So that's good. So the other group is asking for me, so I'll go check with them and then I'll come back. Okay.
Sure.
So you can do
Okay.
situation 2.
Bit.
Okay, everyone.
I'm sorry I didn't get the PDF.
Okay, you didn't get it. You didn't find it.
I mean, I thought that it was downloading, but I mean, now I realize that it didn't.
Oh, no problem. There it is again.
Sorry.
There it is.
Sorry. Yeah.
No problem. No problem. So let's see. So maybe we can jump into situation 2, if you.
Mhm.
Okay. So maybe we can start reading that. So Ferry, do you want to start?
Yes, I started. So you hired a car, you got a flat tire, and there wasn't a spare one, so you called a roadside assistance.
Okay, very good. And maybe Emily, continue.
Just before you took the car back, you filled the tank with the wrong kind of petrol.
Ooh, and Sonia. So Sonia, you are on mute.
You arrive at the meeting
No. So let's see.
drive.
No, this one right
No, the second one. Sorry, the second one. Yes. Now the car company wants to charge you for both problems, and you don't have any insurance.
Insurance. Good. Okay, so basically you got a flat tire on the road. Roadside assistance is the people that help you, right? And then okay, and then when you went to the gas station, you put the wrong kind of petrol. Okay, and now the company says, oh, you have to pay for the tire and you have to pay for, the motor. Okay, so what should you have done? Okay, what should you have done? So discuss this, okay?
For example,
Hi, Ara. Everyone is in. How are you?
I'm fine. I have a lot of work. Sorry for the late.
No problem. No problem. No problem. You know, it's everyone is in a group right now. I'm just going to explain what we are doing. Okay. So we're going to explain. So let me show you. So if you go to this one, okay, it's in these are situations. You can find it in your phone.
Mm.
And these are situations where there was a problem.
Okay. So,
Okay.
okay.
So I'm going to explain to you, and then you're going to go to, you're going to work with a partner. Okay. So basically this situation right here, okay, you will read it with your partner, and then you're going to write some sentences with should have. Okay. For example, this one, I should have arrived at the airport earlier. Okay. So here you arrived late. You arrived late to the boarding gate because there was a lot of problem, because there was extra security, you know, at the airport, a lot of security, extra security. There was a queue, a long line. So they said you need to buy a new ticket. And here the sentence is, I should have arrived.
Okay, yeah. I
Okay.
understand.
Good. So now we're going to go to, I already explained all this. We're going to go to a group, and then you're going to get a partner and you're going to discuss.
Yes, I go for the pencil. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So we're going to go here.
But I don't have that situation in my chat.
It's in the chat, WhatsApp.
No,
Okay.
I don't have.
Okay. So
I don't have them. No.
So right here, clases inglés. Oh, okay. Okay, let me see. Let's put it there. Let me put it there for you. It should be here. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, go. Okay, good. So now you're gonna go here. You're going to join this group, and you're gonna work with a partner. Okay, assign to room 1.
Hire es contratar, ¿verdad?
Hire, yes.
You lose your
Hi, how are
answer.
you, Emily?
Hi, Ara.
Hello.
I'm great, and you?
Fine, I have a lot of work.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
No problem. So very good. So Emily, you work with Ara in the new group.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then Fer, you can continue working with Sonia.
But
Okay.
Sonia doesn't have a PDF.
No, I'm park my car.
Okay, so Sonia,
I'm available.
yeah, the PDF is in the chat.
Yes,
Okay.
thank
Okay.
you.
Very good. So, okay, so Sonia right here. So actually, let's see. Okay. Main session and Emily. Okay, good. So continue working together. Okay, so next one, Ferry, you can start.
You and a friend hired a car to go to a wedding.
Okay, so
What is her hired?
you rented,
Okay.
you hired, like you pay money for a car, you rent a car.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Your friend had been to the place before, so said you didn't need a GPS.
You left the motorway to avoid a traffic jam and then got completely lost.
Well, like next train was full and you had to stand for 2 hours.
Which one are you doing?
Situation 3.
Okay, very good. So did you already read it?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so what are some things that you should have done?
Like we just make one, which we should have done.
Okay. What is it?
Like we should have reserved a seat on an earlier train,
Exactly.
or maybe we should have we should have reserve important meeting late.
Yeah, exactly. Or I would say the same thing later
Later.
in the day. Good. Okay. Ice, anything else?
Honestly, just that's it, because
Joe?
we use all of the sentence.
Exactly. Yeah, or you could say maybe you should have bought a ticket with a longer connection.
Oh,
So it was
yeah.
only 5 minutes or 3 minutes connection, but you should have bought one with a longer connection. Right. Good. Go get.
But honestly, what does it mean, like connection, mean like train connection or
Oh.
something?
Exactly. So connection. So you have one train, and then you have a connection is when you have to go to another train. So for example, let's say, I mean, in Europe, it's more common. In America, people don't travel by train, people drive mostly. But for example, in Europe, let's say I'm in Prague and I want to go to Paris. So let's say I go to Berlin, and then in Berlin, there's a connection.
It's like connection between flights.
The same. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. So then you change trains and then go from Berlin to Brussels, for example, and then another connection, Brussels to Paris.
I have one more, like you shouldn't have been angry. Yeah, something like this.
You shouldn't have been angry, right? You should have been, more relaxed or calm.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Great.
Competent.
Competent. Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. Very good. So now let's go to the next one. Let's read it together, and then we'll figure out some tips. So, Ice, you can start.
Situation 3?
Yeah.
No, 4.
4, yes.
Okay, you and a friend hire a car to go to a wedding. Your friend had been to place before, so said you didn't need a GPS. You
so
left
actually,
I forgot, sorry.
No problem. Jenny.
You left the motorway to avoid a traffic jam.
Yes.
And then got completely lost. Completely lost,
Yes. Ice.
When you got back on the motorway, you tried to make up for lost time, but were caught spending, and now you have to pay a fine.
Yeah, so speeding, like driving too quickly.
You think your friend should pay it?
Good. Yeah. So basically, you hired a car, you rented a car, right? You didn't have a GPS, so you got lost, and then you were driving quickly, so you could arrive on time, and you got stopped by the police. And now you have to pay. And you say, oh, your friend should pay, not you, because your friend said, we don't need a GPS. No problem. Right? So what are some solutions here?
You shouldn't have believed your friend.
Good. That's a good one. Very good.
You shouldn't.
It's because I think in all of this is the most important thing is the time, that you take time, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
In all of this.
Well, which situation are you in?
We finish with the
We-
last one.
I see.
Mhm.
So what would you, tell your friend? You shouldn't have. So of course you can always say you should have left earlier, but let's try to do more complex ideas. The friend said, "I know the way." And what do you tell your friend? You shouldn't have.
You shouldn't have trusted your friend.
You shouldn't have trusted your friend. You shouldn't have believed your friend. Now, let's say with a GPS, Sonia, what could your friend said, don't get the GPS, but you should have.
You should have taken more time.
Yeah, but another one, something that's more, that's an easy one. Like you should have got.
You should have put the GPS for sure.
Exactly. You should have, maybe had some data on your phone so you could use GPS. You should have asked someone, right, on the road, good. Okay. Maybe with the, like with a policeman, right? Sometimes you can negotiate. So what can you say like that with Ferry about the policeman?
Maybe you should have explained better your situation to police.
Exactly. You should have explained the situation. You should have negotiated with the policeman. Okay. Perfect. Okay. What about driving quickly, Sonia?
But you can't because for the police, because there are a lot of police for everywhere.
Exactly. So you say you shouldn't have driven so quickly.
Mhm.
You
You shouldn't.
have driven, or you shouldn't have gone over the speed limit.
Ay, ¿cómo se dice? Him
Right, everyone, welcome.
pick up speeding.
Welcome back. Welcome, Ara. Welcome. So, Ara, what's one sentence that you said for any situation? Situation 1, 2, 3.
Very difficult. In the number 3, I should have taken the train earlier.
That's a good one. Okay, good. And Jenny, what's another sentence for any situation?
For situation 4, I should have hired a car with a GPS.
Exactly. I should have had a car with GPS, or I should have had Google Maps on my phone, right? Or data on my phone for Google Maps.
David, I have a question. How do you say no debió hacerle caso
Okay.
a su amigo?
Yeah, that's good. So you should, so he shouldn't, or in this one, it's about you. So you say, I shouldn't have paid attention.
Okay, I shouldn't have paid attention.
Or I
Okay.
shouldn't have listened to my friend.
Or I shouldn't have taken the recommendation.
Yes, I shouldn't have followed my friend's advice.
Okay.
I shouldn't have followed my friend's advice. Good. And Ferry, what's another one?
Follow my.
I shouldn't have trusted my friend.
Good. Good. Aisha?
Sorry, I miss. Could you repeat
Oh,
again?
just any situation. Advice for any situation. Situation 2, 3, 4. What's an example? Something that you said.
Okay, if you don't want to miss your train, you should have gone earlier.
Should have gone
Yeah.
earlier. Good.
Yeah.
Good. And Sonia? You're on mute, Sonia?
You should have had insurance car
Oh,
car
good.
insurance.
Car insurance. That's a good one. You should have had, or you should have gotten car insurance, right? Very good. And Emily.
For example, for the fourth situation, I should have thought about the speed limits on the motorway.
I should have, yes, I should have thought about, or you could say also, I should have checked the speed limit. Yeah, I should have been more careful. Great, great sentences, everyone. Okay, so that was a little bit of review. Now we're going to get to new expressions. Now, what does this mean right here? Okay, I'm going to share my screen. What does this mean? Blame. Blame someone.
Angry.
You're angry.
Angry.
When you blame someone, you can be angry. That's true.
You have a fault.
You're
I am blame you.
responsible for a fault.
Exactly. Good. When it's his or her fault. You know, for example, in situation number 4, the friend said, "Hey, you don't need GPS. I know the way." And then they were caught speeding by the police and they got a ticket. Whose fault is it?
Friends.
My friend.
Yeah, whose fault is it? So that they say it's the friend's fault, but the friend says, no, it's your fault. You're driving. I didn't go over the speed limit. You're driving. It's your fault, right? So so you can say it's, so the friend says it's your fault, and then it's not my fault. Okay, good. Okay, and so, and now how can you use blame? If you say, oh, it's my fault, you blame. You
Like
don't-
I'm sure.
Myself.
Myself, good.
Yeah.
Very good. Jenny, were you gonna say something?
No.
No? Okay, good. Good. Yeah. So you say blame myself, right? Okay. I blame. So people say blame. If it's for you, you talk about yourself, you blame yourself. But if you blame your friend.
Like I shouldn't have blamed you, my friend,
Good.
because it's my fault.
Exactly. So you blame him, you blame me, don't blame me, don't blame me. So this is the object, right? So me, you, him, her, them. Good. And it's the person that caused the problem. Okay, good. So here we're going to do this exercise right here. We're going to talk about blaming, and then we're going to practice some situations where you're talking about blame. All right. So very good. So let's see.
What page is it?
Page 121. Okay. Very good. So
Okay.
Ara, can you read this box right here? Blaming people.
11. Okay.
We
Blaming people. We use is his fault, or blame myself, him, to say who caused a problem. We often use should, have, and third conditionals as well.
Exactly. Very good. Okay, and this is what we talked about. So blame myself or blame him. Okay, perfect. And then you can say should have. You should have done this. Okay, or the third conditional, which is also, you know, if I hadn't done this, if you hadn't, let's say, told me, if you hadn't told me that we didn't need a GPS, we wouldn't have gotten lost. Okay, so here, what we're going to do is we're going to look at these sentences with a partner, okay? And you want to use these words. So fault or blame, okay? Or should have, right? Or third conditional. So we have some words that are missing here. So for example, let's see, Ferry.
First one, don't blame me. You should have read the small print.
Good. You should have read the small print, right? That's a good one. So you could blame, if that's this one, right? Don't blame me. And then the advice, right? That is like, this is what you should have done. This was the problem. You know, it would have been a better idea to read the small print, get insurance, etc. Okay, so now we're going to continue with 2, 3, 4. Okay, actually to the end, right? To the end. So finish this one all the way to 6. Okay, and then we're going to practice these conversations. All right, so let's join our partner here. It's good because we have everyone will have one partner. Perfect. Okay, and good. Okay, and awesome. So Ferry, Jenny, Ice, and Ara, and Emily, and Sonia. Very good. So join your partner.
Oh, sorry, can I get the
Oh,
PDF?
oh yeah, sorry. It should, yeah, I'll put it here in the chat. Good.
Thank you.
Sure.
It is not my fault. We're late. If you haven't
That's the third conditional. It's a very tricky one. Okay, so this one is this one, and then after this, it's the third form. The third form of the verb, past participle. The same as should have bought, should have eaten, should have gone.
I have no idea.
No problem. Okay, so Ferry can help you. So Ferry, what is it?
Maybe if you hadn't prepared so long to get ready.
So close, prepared is good. Or when you when it's a long time, it takes long. It takes
Waited.
okay, and with an N.
Taken.
Mm-hmm. And so it's not. And then what's the first one? Did you say?
It is not my fault.
It's not my fault. Yeah, it's not my fault. If you hadn't taken so long to get ready, and then Jenny, what do you think?
We would can catch the train.
Close. So it's the same as should have, and then the same structure. Would. The same one. Should have. Would have. Okay. So this one we did it last week, so you missed it. So don't worry if you're not sure about this one. I'll send you some exercises so you can practice this. Okay. But right now, just try work with Ferry and see if you can work on it together. Right.
Okay. Okay. So next one. It's not my fault. It's.
All right. So how are you?
I'm trying. It's not my, the number 3 is not my fault. It's George, se puede decir.
Yours.
George. George, you were the one who was driving. You shouldn't
Should have.
have more carefully.
So have is here.
No, you shouldn't have, bueno, you shouldn't have, espérame, you shouldn't have been.
Yeah. You should have.
Mm.
It's not
You
shouldn't. You
should-
should have been.
You should have been more careful.
Good. Okay, Ice, next one.
If you ask me, it's your airline's fault.
Good.
Okay. They should have waited for you 1 more minute.
Perfect. Very good, Ice. Okay. Ara, continue.
Okay. I blame
Good.
myself.
Perfect. Very good. So continue. Okay, for
I
4 minutes.
should
Could have happened to anyone.
Okay, so it could have, let's see, which one are you doing?
Sonia is doing number 6.
Oh,
But I'm not sure in this word that say the problem could.
now it's the same one.
Emily said
Imagine.
that is had.
Not had, but should have, would have, could
Have.
have. You see? So could, should, and would are all modal verbs. So it's these plus have. Okay.
The problem could have
Yeah. Could have happened.
happened to anyone. It's nobody's fault.
Good.
It's just one of those things that happen.
Good.
Fault.
Okay, very good. So maybe, yep. Any questions?
Yes, for the second one, we were doing it, but it's kind of like one question. Like, it's not my fault, we are late, right?
Yes.
You hadn't have so long to get ready.
So
Taking.
taken.
Because it was correct. I mean, we got taken, but then I thought like, oh, could it be that? I
Yeah.
mean,
So you take a long time to get ready. So I take a long time. I don't take a long time. So if you hadn't taken so long.
and it's not my fault, it's yours or?
It's yours.
Yeah.
It's my fault. So my fault, mine, your fault, yours.
That's right. Thank
Good.
you.
Yeah, sure. Very good. So maybe start thinking about how you can use some of these. Okay. In the situations from number 1. All right, everyone.
Like,
so
okay.
yeah, so don't worry. I mean, it's hard. It's supposed to be, more technical, but it's very useful. And it's very, very nice vocabulary, nice expressions that are advanced. Okay, so don't worry if you made any mistakes. We'll check it and then you'll try to use them. Okay, so no stress. Number 1, Jenny, can you do number 1? Actually, number 2, I think. Yeah. So
it is not my fault we're late. If you haven't been so long to get ready, we would I forgot. We would have catch the train.
Good. And this one is taken.
Oh, have taken.
We
Yeah.
would. Good, good, good. Yes. Very good. It's not my fault if you hadn't taken with an N here.
If you hadn't, what?
If you hadn't taken, it's right here. So I'm writing it here. Okay, so just check. I'm writing the answers here. Okay, we would have caught the train. Very good. Let's see. Next one. Ice. What about 3?
It's not fault. It's not my fault. It's your fault. You were the one who was driving. You should have been. You should have been more careful.
Good. Good, good. Okay, good. And here you could say it's not my fault, it's your fault, or it's yours.
Yours. Yeah.
But they're both okay. Very good. Very, very good, Ice. And let's see, Ara, 4.
If you ask me, is your airline's fault? They should have waited for you for 1 more minute.
They should have. Good. Perfect.
And is it incorrect if I use should? Sorry, would?
They would have waited you. So this one, because it's what they, like a direction or like a tip, you know, you could say would be like if they had been more understanding, they would have waited. But that's only if it's the third conditional, right? With the if not,
Yes.
you should. Okay, good. And let's see, Sonia, 5. Sonia here, or did we lose Sonia? Oh, I think we lost Sonia. Okay, so Emily.
Number what?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, so Sonia's here. Okay. So Sonia.
5. I
5.
blame myself. I should listen to my dad. If I had done what he said, none of this would happened.
Yeah, would have happened. Good.
Couldn't happen.
Awesome. Okay, and last one, Emily.
The problem could have happened to anyone. It's nobody's fault. It's just one of those things that happen. And I have like one question. In the third sentence, could we say you should have driven more careful?
Yeah, driven carefully.
Yeah, I thought of it, but with be
sure.
we can use like more careful.
Driven more carefully, not careful.
That's right. Yes, yes, yes. I thought of it.
I use the same word as you.
Yeah.
Really? Because
Yes.
I mean, it sounds better, right? I mean, carefully, I know, but I mean, like in this context.
Yeah, so you should have been more careful is good, but you should have driven more carefully is also correct.
I see.
Just
Thank
remember,
you.
it's an adverb because it describes the verb. So
Mhm,
how do you drive? You drive carefully.
mhm,
But you can say, I am a careful driver,
mhm.
right? So
Right.
very good. Okay, so now the next one. Okay, this is the practice one. This is the challenging one. Okay, but just so let's see, maybe let's see. Aisha, can you read this one?
Work in pairs. You are doing to role play a conversation. Choose one of the situations from exercise 11. Decide who will take which role and think about how you will try to blame to the other person.
Exactly. So let me explain this one to you. So you're going to have a partner, okay, and you're going to choose a situation. It can be,
I need to leave right now. Sorry.
okay, no problem.
Oh, we will miss you.
I miss you too.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Have
So
a good
take care.
day. Bye.
Have a
Bye-bye.
good day.
You too.
Thank
All right, everyone. So here in this situation, you can say, okay, I want to talk about situation 1 in the airport, right? Or maybe the one with the car, right? You can say, okay, I'm the car and you're the company. Or here, I am the airline and you are the traveler. You know, now you are the train operator and I'm the traveler, or you are the friend and I'm the driver, right? And you would say, okay, for example, number 4, hey, it's your fault. You need to pay for the ticket. And then the other person says, hey, don't blame me. It's actually your fault because you were driving and you were driving quickly. I didn't tell you to drive. And then you can say, oh, you should have been more careful. No, no, no. You should have brought the GPS. Okay. So you want to use this as you want to use it should have, the blame, your fault, my fault, not my fault. Okay. And you can use the third conditional too. If you had brought your GPS, we wouldn't have had this problem, right? If we had arrived earlier, you know, at the airport, we would have arrived on time. We would have boarded the flight, or we wouldn't have missed the flight. Okay, so just try to do this, even if you don't use the expressions, just try to have the conversation. And the important thing here is to imagine that you are in that situation. It's real life practice. One day you will have this problem with the insurance company or the airline, and you have to say, no, 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 sorry, it's not my fault. It's your fault. Okay, this is why. You should have done this, etc. Okay, so just do the best that you can. Do the best that you can here. And I will help you. I will support you so that you can use some of these expressions. Okay, so let's do this right here. Okay, perfect. And let's start.
To choose situation?
Yes, I want to choose that one situation. And I went to eat something, and when I came back, the queue was very long, and I lost my flight.
Okay, so
And,
we're going to role play. So you're not explaining the situation. You're going to imagine you are in the situation. So Ferry, you are the pilot.
Okay.
You are the
And
airline.
you are the
Okay.
And
you are the attendant.
you are the attendant, and then Ara and Sonia are the 2 travelers that are late. So Ferry, you're going to tell them, sorry, it's closed. You need to buy a plane ticket. And then Sonia and Ara, you're going to try to convince him and to blame him. Okay. So
Okay.
they arrive, you arrive, and then, you know, start the conversation.
Okay, sir, it's your fault because you don't have enough personnel.
Okay. Well, actually, he hasn't told you that it's closed. So just arrive, be like, oh, I'm here for the flight.
No, I lost the flight.
Well, but you don't know that yet.
You don't know.
Blame him.
Yeah, but you don't know yet. So Ferry, tell them
Okay.
that they missed the flight. Tell them what the situation is.
Okay.
Hello, I'm sorry, but the gate is closed because our plane is going to departure, and we are not allowed to accept the passengers because you missed the boarding time.
So our plane is going to depart.
Going to depart.
Is going to depart.
Okay. So what? And so now, Ara, you can say, oh, so what can we do, or continue?
What? But the plane is here. Please let me to take my flight because I I have to take it.
I'm so sorry, but you should have arrived earlier. You miss the boarding time.
You have to give me a compensation because I'm here and the plane is here, and I don't know what do you don't permit to take my flight.
I don't know why you don't allow me. You don't
¿Cómo?
allow me
Allow
to take the
Allow
flight.
me.
Okay.
Allow me. Okay.
because if I'm not be here on time, it's because I went to the front desk and the line was too long, but it's not my fault.
I understand your situation, but you should have paid attention to the flight ticket. We stated you should come 3 hours earlier before departure.
No, it's only 2 hours, and I was in the front desk.
Something like this. Yeah, I think we are lost our topic.
So imagine you're the friends and you're driving, okay? So Emily, you're the driver, and Jenny is so you're driving, and Jenny says, "Hey, we don't need a GPS," right? And then you get lost. Then I stopped you and I give you, "Okay, guys, you need to pay $500. Here's your ticket." And then bye-bye, have a good day.
Much.
And then now you need to talk and be like, "Hey, you need to pay for it. It's not my fault. It's your fault, blah, blah, blah,
Okay. You shouldn't have listened me because you're driver.
It's not my fault if it's not my fault, but if it's not my fault if I should have listened to your opinion. We shouldn't gotten a fine.
If
you-
I had listened, or if I
Hadn't listened to your opinion, we should have gotten the fine.
We wouldn't have gotten
We wouldn't have gotten. Okay.
the fine.
You should have took responsibility for your faults.
So you should have taken.
Taken. Okay. You
Taken
should have taken responsibility for your fault.
Don't blame myself. I should have listened to you, and it won't ever happen.
Good. Good. So don't remember. Don't blame me.
Don't blame me.
Yeah. Don't blame me.
I never would give you any advices.
Good. All right. So
So
now
hard.
let's maybe do the airport one. Okay. So
Oh yeah.
so Jenny,
We
you're
should
the
have
you're the-
taken a flight.
good. Okay, so Jenny, you're the traveler, and Emily is the airline. So now
Okay.
you are arriving. Jenny, you have your ticket, and then Emily, what do you say to her?
Oh, you missed your flight. The gate is closed.
I have been here in time. Why you couldn't allow me to go to flight?
Yes, we've already closed the gate.
But the flight stand right here. I can see it through window.
And Alida say maybe I should have.
You should have been more careful and arrived a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I should.
We would charge you for a new ticket, but I'm sorry that it happened to you.
Okay, next I will be earlier here.
Very good.
That's
Maybe, Jenny, you can ask for something free. Oh, can I get like a free meal or a free upgrade?
Can I back my money for first ticket?
Oh, no, you can't get your money for your first ticket, but we can give you a discount for your new ticket.
Oh, this is cool. Maybe can can I have
All right, everyone. Very good. Very, very good. Good, good practice. Good practice. Good practice. You know. So remember, it's just a game, right? It's not a real situation, but it was good. You practiced well, and now you are prepared for this situation. Okay, I'm sure it will happen one day with the restaurants when you're traveling.
Very.
It happens a lot. Happens a lot. Good. Good, good.
Ferry nos mandó por un tubo.
Yeah. Yeah, Ferry, he was a good, you know, he's very strict. Very,
Yes.
Mis
Good.
hijos dicen, cuando te enojas te sale el inglés por todos lados.
Wow. So yeah. So so in English, when you get angry, you
When I got angry, I
English,
speak a lot.
you speak-
No, I speak English a lot.
when you're angry, you speak great English. Yes, your English is very good. Great, very good. So let's look at, we're gonna start the new one. Okay, just 5 minutes here, a warm up, right? About the next unit, unit 14. So Ferry, what do you see in the picture here?
Oh, ya se me lo dije que si quiere ilusión.
Okay. I see old device. It could be a computer
Good,
from the past decades.
good.
And some monitor with big buttons. And
Right? Good. Yeah, exactly. So it's a computer, right? So this is the first picture. This is the same picture, right? It's the same one.
Mhm.
So you're going to go with your partner, and you're going to answer these questions. Okay. Talk about the picture. When do you think it was taken? What year? Okay. So what is the equipment in the photo? What is it for? What is it for? And then talk about how have computers changed in the last 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, okay? And what has been the most significant change, the biggest change in computers from the beginning of computers to now, okay? So very general question. Next class, we will start with 2. But right now, just talk about computers and how computers have changed, in time. Okay, very good, everyone. So let's jump into our next breakout room with a new partner. Okay, and we can do this right here. So let me see, recreate. Okay. Perfect. So very let's see, exchange with let's see who hasn't worked with everyone. Everyone has worked with. Okay, maybe we'll do this. Okay, good, good, good. So you can join your partner for this one.
Oh, I'm sorry. But I don't have PDF.
Oh, it's the same PDF. Just go lower.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. Jenny, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
So how do you feel, Jenny? How's the class been? Is it
It is fun.
good? So, with some of the grammar, because you were not here last class, that's why, it was hard, but next
Oh, I got it. Yeah.
next time you'll be prepared. I mean, every week, you
Yeah.
will be prepared for the next one. So don't worry about that. Okay, and you've spoken very, very well. So good job. Very, very good. So
Thank you.
let me ask you a question about this picture. When do you think the photo was taken? What year?
I think this photo have been taken about 50 years ago. Maybe something like this.
Good. So you could say that one, the photo was taken.
The photo was taken. Ah, okay. The photo was taken
50 years ago. Okay. And tell me, what do you think the equipment, it's like the machines and the computers, what the equipment in the photo, what is it and what is it for?
I think it is like a regular computer which working or like true and false some systems and something like this. We can see a lot of tumblers which can be turned on and false or true, something like this. Actually, I read books about how computers works and
Really?
yeah, but I read it in my native language and I couldn't speak more on English about this.
Yeah, it's all ones and zeros. It's
Yeah.
light or no light. So
Yeah.
light, no light, light, no light, light, no light. And all of it,
Yeah.
even this communication right now on computers, like on Zoom,
Yeah.
it's all light or no light. One,
Yeah.
zeros. It's crazy. It's crazy. So let me ask you a question. How have computers changed since you first started using them? The first computer that you used, how has it changed?
I think like computers right now has much bigger memories and much stronger processor chips.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I think it is the main things.
Yeah, that's good.
Maybe we have much better, like incredible screens. Like right now we have right now we have like how is it called? I forgot. Like 5 something screen.
5G.
I forgot. What?
Like 5G.
No, it's about connection. About like I'm talking about screen.
Oh,
I forgot how
resolution.
it's
Oh,
called.
5K.
Yeah.
5K, yeah, 4K, 5K. Yeah.
And it's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I heard that even in Korea, I'm not sure, but I think they have 8K.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah, I think so. I think I read something that they have like a special 8K where you can see like it's crazy. Like it's almost like it's not real. Right. That it's like it looks at so many details that you're like, wait, this is like your head hurts a little bit, like it's too many.
Yeah,
small-
maybe these screens wasn't for market, because if it will be for market, like I knew about this.
Right. It could be. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's but yeah, so the screen resolution
Screen resolution. Okay.
it has improved, the processors have gotten faster.
Yeah.
And what else has gotten better?
Like size of computers. Like right now, this is kind of computer too, and
Right.
it can fit in my pocket. Yeah, and actually it can do much more than previous like on a picture computers.
That's true. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. And what do you think has been the most significant change, the biggest change? Like the one that has affected the world.
Chips.
The chips.
Yeah.
Can you say this one? So there's this is it's an interesting sound because we have like the I and the E. So we have cheap versus the chip.
Oh.
So here,
okay.
try doing this. Okay. Try
Like we have two E, like E and E. Which one I should use?
So this is chips. So here, try to say this word, but no letter here. Chip. Chip.
Ah, okay. Cheap.
Okay, so you still said cheap.
Cheap.
Say ch.
Ch
Ch.
chip. Cheap.
Good. That's good. Chip. So
Chip.
Chup. 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 Chup.
Chip.
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 There you go. Good.
Chip.
Chip.
Okay.
Chip. Okay.
Chip.
Because we
Okay.
are used in Russian and French and in all languages, Spanish, that this, it's an E sound. Right?
Mhm.
Like in Russian, it's like this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like
Maybe different side. I don't remember actually. Oh my goodness.
like this. Right? Sort of.
Yeah, I think something
So
like
I see it like an N that's the other way around. So an N is like this, but in Russian,
yeah.
like this, like this, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so that's like so this and this, it's like but in English, we have, for example, ship and sheep.
Yeah.
You see? So any
Sheep and sheep.
exactly. So here, just imagine that that there's no, just do ship, ship.
Ship.
Good.
Okay.
And
Ship. Sheep.
Good. Yeah. So that's the pronunciation. So maybe practice that a little bit. But it's very good. Yeah. So probably the chips and why. And let's take it to the next level. In the future, how do you think computers will continue to change in the future?
Maybe, I forgot how it's called. It's like significant between computers and people.
Wow, like artificial intelligence.
Yeah, but I think some of the smart people men said it can be in 60 years. And he said it a long time ago. I don't remember. Like it should be very soon, like maybe in 30 years, something like this. But I think we have.
All right. So Jenny, can you say what you were? Can you finish what you were saying?
I think it is impossible because we have a lot of people who doesn't want to support this, like I don't know, like people who
Like
doesn't
advanced
allow
computers. Like advanced computers, right?
Yeah, they not like they don't support anything which can move us to ahead.
I see, to the future.
Like
I see.
And I think will be big problems for significant.
Yeah, a lot of people don't trust technology, right? They're a little bit scared. They don't want, they're hesitant. You could say hesitant. They're like, oh no, don't move too quickly. Don't put, all these microchips everywhere, and
Oh yeah, like in pandemic we had a lot of people thinks like vaccine it is like cheap or something like this.
Yeah. That's very interesting. Very good, everyone. So great lesson, everyone. Great lesson. Great speaking. So for the next few weeks, we're going to talk about technology. It's going to be very interesting. We're going to talk about computers, about technology, about, the world and how it's changing. So it's going to be very interesting, right? So make sure that on Tuesdays, we will do that. And then on Fridays will be conversation lessons. So a lot of conversation. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Good.
Bye,
See you
guys.
later.
Have a
Bye.
great
Thanks, everyone.
Have a
See
good
you.
one.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, everyone. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye bye.